Sydney, Australia's poorest neighbourhoods will be getting military enforcement of the city's toughest and longest COVID lockdown. Restrictions began 5 weeks ago amid an outbreak of the Delta variant. Still, case numbers in the city of 5 million have remained high. So starting Monday, Australian Army personnel will help police knock on the doors of people who have tested positive to ensure they are isolating. For more on this story, let's cross to our correspondent in Sydney, Richelle Harrison. Richelle, why did the government decide that the military needed to get involved here, and what other details can you tell us?
Well, it's not the first time that the Army has been called in to help during this pandemic. They helped out in Melbourne last year at the height of the outbreak in Victoria. They were also helping out with hotel quarantine here in Sydney, but also other cities across Australia. Now, we know that some 300 soldiers will assist state police with compliance operations across 8 local government areas in Western and Southwestern Sydney, where currently nearly 2 million people, nearly 2 million residents are under hard lockdown. Now, these soldiers have deployed today to do some training over the weekend, and then we'll see boots on the ground as early as Monday. They'll be assisting police to ensure that people are doing the right thing, that they're complying with the tougher restrictions of this hard lockdown. And it comes as authorities have today been given new, wider powers to crack down on businesses and people found to be breaching public health orders.
Now, Richelle, it does appear that there is some growing resentment over the lockdown in Sydney. What are some of the concerns following the announcement that the military is now involved?
Well, one of the biggest concerns is that the New South Wales Police Commissioner, Mick Fuller, today confirmed that not all soldiers will be vaccinated. So that's understandably causing some alarm, as we know that the Delta variant is a much more contagious strain of this virus. Now, the second concern, though, is for migrants and refugees who have fled war-torn countries or who perhaps associate the military with traumatic experiences. Some people in the community say that this move to call in the army will make some people feel even more singled out, targeted, feel blamed for this outbreak where cases are remaining stubbornly high, but which actually started in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. Now, I have spoken to several community leaders and counsellors and psychologists over the past couple of days in the wake of this news, all people who live and work in those affected LGAs, and they've all said that seeing boots on the ground, this could really trigger some very painful memories for some of these people living in these communities. However, the Defence Minister, Peter Dutton, today said that he wants people to see the military as a reassuring presence. Charlie.
Our correspondent in Sydney, Richelle Harrison, thank you so much for that reporting.